Hey, yo, gang, what's good? Cabbage here. I just want to give my opinion on update 12.5 on Anime Vanguards. I didn't want to rush the vid as my first vid. I just wanted the update to settle and let me fully experience the update before I give my full opinion, right? So let's begin with the positives. Madara is not an insane unit. No matter what the videos try to tell you, he's not an insane unit, which is a good thing. The power creep actually, I think, like if you put him in the previous update, he'd not be as strong as Naruto, but he'd be there. Like the power creep isn't insane. It's like it has for this update, it's flatlined, and I like that. I like that heavy. Additionally, his skin is so goated. Like his skin is so goated. Have you seen the serialized skin? That shit is so good. It's so fucking good. Um, and actually, even Kurumi's skin is goated. Which other units? Oh, Might Guy's skin is goated. The shiny is kind of. They just made him blue. I mean, it's not a lot, but Jiraiya is also goated. Like every skin in this update is goated. Unlike the previous update, like good God, they did not cook with Minato's shiny skin. Like Naruto's shiny skin is, it's meh. Also, Kurama has a dumpy, like a dumpy. He is kicked up to the max, like God damn. But that's beyond the point. Another point is Odyssey. Like Odyssey is honestly just they did wonders with that thing. It's actually peak right now, especially for free to play players like me. I'm a brokey, so I finally have a way to get rerolls and memoria shards somewhat reliably. Well, it has issues. I'm getting to it, but at least it's not 2x shiny event where you have to sweat for 24 fucking hours so that you get the chance to get like 500 rerolls. So the guild system with the donation buff is a pretty cool addition. I'm pretty sure they added that this update, or maybe I wasn't aware of it. So that's a positive in my book. The shop is also good. The guild shop is also good. Let's see. Past year, these are nitpicky. Like they at least try to make the spring update active. I can't force them for that. That's a good direction to head in. I can see the intention. So I'm just saying that the intention with the spring event, got it, got it. It has issues. I'm getting to it, but the mere intention of trying to make it active, I think that's a positive. I think that's a positive, as well as the level tab, since it kind of helps. It rewards you in theory, it rewards you for being active and playing the game mode in theory. But we'll get to that as well. Mm, the other thing is the elemental skill tree, like for the elemental towers. Good for endgame players. That's good. It lacks a bit of depth, but that's good. Right? I just gave the con for that, but I don't think it's major enough. It's just an overall positive. And the other thing that really bothered me last update was the ninjutsu bug, especially when using Naruto, not Naruto, Minato. Like the fucker moved. Like when you try to, I was using Pain and Minato because I didn't have Naruto or Monarch, so I was just using Pain and Minato, right? In PvP, when I tried to use Pain, the fucker moved. Minato moved, and I got soft locked. I couldn't do shit. So I lost that match. Got me pissed. In fact, I'm still pissed about it. But it's alright. They fixed it, which is a dub. Alright. I don't you shouldn't usually include bug fixes into pros because that's to be expected of a game developer. But you know what? It's alright. That bug fix was personal. Alright, it was personal. So I like that. And one final pro. They added the goat Kurumi. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I got Monacona in 45 rolls and Divinity in 47. Let's fucking go. Yes. I actually kind of like that. Actually kinda, I haven't even watched all of Data Live. Last time I watched it was when I think I was a kid, like 13, 14. But yeah. Like the only character from that entire show that stayed in my head was Kurumi. And if I was try to remember the one girl with bunny ears, I don't know. I just remember how she looks. I don't remember her name. But anyways, they added Kurumi, and she's stupid unique, and that's goated. That's goated. Goated. That's a positive, mainly because number one, it's Kurumi, and number two, they made the the character unique. It's not just a time stop character like Dollar Store Dio. It's not Dollar Store Dio. They try to do something with her, which I appreciate. I appreciate. All right. Now let's get to the cons. All right, for the cons, let's start with Madara, of course. His passives are kind of mid, like, except for Slumber. Except for Slumber, his passives are mid. Like, don't get me wrong, right? They're significantly better than whatever the fuck they give Minato. Actually, hold on. Minato is my favorite fucking character. These devs gotta be lappers because out of all the ninjutsus Minato has access to, they use Flying Raijin alone. And on top of that, it's a creatively malnourished version or representation of Flying Raijin. Like, come on, guy. Come on. Like, yeah, like, I would have excused this if his DPS was good, but nope. His DPS isn't even that great. It's not. Like, he's built like a DPS character, but with passives of a support character. Like, that shit makes no sense. Like, his only purpose is to level up the ninjutsu team and act as a support for Naruto. That's it. He does nothing else. Nothing else. And if you argue, oh, he moves, Aizen already does that. And Aizen, on top of that, does damage, he slows and does damage per second. Like, significantly better. And if you're gonna argue, it only happens every 40 seconds, like, bro, if you need to actively get units that are leaking past you every 40 seconds, no, even within less than 40 seconds, you're fucking up your game. You're fucking up your game. Like, 40 seconds is already enough to clear up leaks. Like, bro. And, like, let me just give you an idea. Like, they could have added a very unique, like Flying Raijin. Let's go with the Flying Raijin. They could have added a unique passive where he just teleports marked units onto any point on the map. Like what he did in the war arc. Like if Naruto and Minato are on the team, like they are placed, Naruto will continuously mark everyone, and every marked unit can be teleported to whatever point on the map you want. That's already unique. That's already helpful because clearly you're building him like a support unit, right? Even like let's even think about the Reaper Death Seal, right? One of his god tier like jutsus, the Reaper Death Seal. A very simple implementation of that was if, like, let's say a boss is under 300% of his damage, right? He can seal that boss within a unit, right? He can seal that boss within a unit and amp that unit for like 1.5x, like he did with Naruto, like when he sealed Kurama inside Naruto. And then to make it extra unique, the boss will try to escape, like let's say every 30 seconds, and you have to play like a rhythm game to keep him in there, something like that. Like that's already unique. But he just moves. Fucking lappers. I'm so sorry. Like Minato has nothing to do with this update, but I just had to mention him. Right? They fucked up his passives, and I feel like with Madara they did the same thing. Like aside from Slumber, what exactly is unique about Madara? What exactly is unique? Right? You can't even call anything unique. Like, he applies ban. Oh, he applies ban. He does 100% damage if the enemy is debuffed. Shocking, man. And like this just gripe, but the AV devs are facing like LAPA allegations since the previous update. Like maybe you could have argued before that update, but now it's pretty clear. And like let's say Madara doing like 3 meteor strikes. Like, oh my god, shit. It's nitpicky, but It's nitpicky, but because of the lapa allegations currently going on, that's why it's here. Like, oh my god. Like, if let's take two murderers, right? If you feel like I'm being a bit too harsh against AV devs, let's take two murderers. One from UTDX, one from AV. Now I want you to go. Don't even play UTDX. It's a great game, by the way. You should actually play it. But anyways, you don't even need to play. Just look up his passives, right? Compare his passives with AV murderer's passives. Compare AV murderer and UTDX. Tell me which one is more unique. Tell me. Like, it's obviously the UTD one. Like, the one thing I'll give AV points for is the slumber part. Like, that's actually good. That's a good mechanic. Good mechanic. Nuke, fair. It being a Susano, it could have been the Meteor. It could have been the Meteors, but you know what? It being the Susano, I'm not mad about. But this is a recurring issue I have. Like, for Sasuke and Madara to not even have an active with Susano, like that's fucking dumb. And no, the nuke isn't actually an active, it's a cutscene. Maybe I got the two mixed up, but no, I want like a Susano I can see and control. Not really control, but like, activate, like something like that. Like UTDX Madara has, I believe there they call it samurai technique, right? Which is goated. Goated. So, like, aside from slumber, AV Madara is kinda meh. His passives are meh. Like, the point of an ATD is to accurately represent the characters they are putting there. So, yeah, AV Madara being meh, his only one thing is related to his actual character. The meteors are fucking lapping. They're lapping. Alright, let's move on. Before I get pissed again. Okay. I know I praised the spring game mode, but it's buns. It is buns. Like, I appreciate the effort. That's what I said before. I appreciate the effort they took to make it active, but all their effort was worthless because number one of the ways they used to make it active was you could actually create paths, but people will just make a zigzag. So why didn't you just make a zigzag path? That's all everyone is gonna do. Zigzag. And that's it. That's it. Now, if they added something unique like going up, I know super unique. Oh, going up. Anyways, if they added something unique like going up, that'd be something. But this fencing system is absolutely worthless, right? The spring panel, while I applaud the intention, the execution was fucking buns. It just incentivizes people to not even play the game mode. And the devs said that was intended. Like, they said it was intended that the players should just restart. Like, that's it? That's how people play the game mode? That's how people get Madara? Fucking hell, that's brain dead. Like, a tower defense game already has so little you can do because of the genre. It isn't an action game or a shooter game. You just place down units and watch them kill. That's it. It's not bad. Like, that's the reason why people like DD games, but incentivizing more of this, more AFK play, is never a good thing. One thing that fixes this, like it's very easy to think of. You just make the XP scale with the waves. Like, let's say 1 to 10, you get like 1 XP per wave, and then 10, 11 to 20, you get like 3. And like that. And let's say at 100, you get like what, 10? I don't know, something like that. Like, that would have been way better. But fuck it. Now, on to Odyssey. Now, while I did say it was a big update for free-to-play players, it's only for those who have time or sweats. Yeah? Because after you max out the characters, right? The characters, yeah. If you max out the characters, you have to go super far into the Odyssey for you to make any significant amount of RRs. RRs are rerolls, sorry. Like, I got to level 360 with Ragnar. No, floor 360, yeah. Floor 360. Was it 360 or 304? I think it was 304, right? Before the Odyssey event, and got like 400 rerolls and memoria shards. Around that, it could have been less, but it's around that ballpark. It took me 3 days to do it. Now, mind you, I have school, work, and other projects I'm working on, but it still took me 3 days to do that. Look, I'm not advocating for it to be easy. No, no, no. I think the general direction they are heading in is stupid good. But for me personally, 2K rerolls and memoria shards for 1440 floors is insane. Is insane. Like, all the power to you if you can get there. But to argue that, oh, free to play players can get 2K rerolls is so stop complaining is fucking brain dead. Because number one, for you to even get those 2K rerolls, assuming you don't have a life, it will take, like, I'm assuming it takes like a day or two. Like, I know you can macro it, but number one, that macro you have there, I don't know, it's a YouTuber that made it. I saw it. That macro, you need to check on it every 20 minutes just in case you go to the treasure room. So no, you can't leave it up when you're going to sleep. So it's a cop out. And 1444s for a significant amount of your time is just 1.25 monarchs. That's it. That's it. Like, the one you most likely get super far with super quickly is Ragnar, and it still took me 3 days. Like, like, again, to reiterate, I'm glad they're finally adding better ways to get rerolls other than the 2x shiny event, even though they nerfed that too. But this shit shouldn't be the end all be all. Like, it's macroable, but only. Oh yeah, I've mentioned that. You, actually, I know I'm comparing it too much. Like, let me compare it to UTDX. Like, in UTDX, I'm very lazy. Very lazy. I only do the 2 raids that give you 50 rerolls each per day, right? That's 100 rerolls per day. With me being lazy, you can actually get 400 plus in UTDX, right? But I'm just going to be lazy. I just go get them. Those are 100 a day, and that's it. I don't need to do anything else. Additionally, remember there are raid shops, which, unlike in AV, they refresh every single week. It used to be every single day, but they nerfed it because, of course, it was super broken. But anyways, every single week, 400 from the 4 shops there, plus the 100 I do every day, right? So that in a week, that's 700 plus 400, which is 1100. And remember, the ruler here, the best rate in the game, well, it can't be argued, but the best rate in the game is 1250 PT. 1250 PT. So in a week, you can actually get Monarch with a week of grinding. You can't do that with AV. A week of grinding will not get you Monarch. Well, if you have time and you do all this, maybe it can. But I'm talking from the perspective of somebody who has a life. Oh, sorry, no, that's mean. Who does not have the time to fully dedicate themselves to AV to get the rerolls, and a free to play player. Like, even if somebody doesn't have time, but they got ballbacks, they can, in a week's time, I'm not sure in a week's time, but they can definitely get rerolls better. So that was my main concern. So Odyssey is a good update. I mean, it's a good addition to Anime Vanguards, but for free to play players, it's not all that. And to get to what else is there? I think they added the guild system. Yeah, let me talk about the guild system. They promised us heaven. They promised us gold. They promised us diamond. And we got copper. That's it. Guild system is just disappointing compared to the level of hype they had for it. But I did hear that they're not going to forget it. They're going to continuously update it and add more stuff to it. And you know what? It's alright. But the current guild system is not that much. Not that much. And I know some people can argue, oh, bosses and whatnot. Come on now. Bosses is just discount tournament. Like, that's it. That's it. Like, all you do is currently it's just cities there with 18.5 quintillion HP, and you just do damage. That's it. That's it. You can't argue that makes the guild system unique. That's in every MMORPG game, and even better. That's just tournament with extra steps. Like, man. But aside from the shop and maybe the what is it? The donation part, and you get like a 5% boost. Guild system is kind of meh. Like if you ask the average player, what do you think about the guild system? Their answer will be the guild system. It will be a question because it's not that impactful. It's not. Like maybe if you want a name or you want to join your favorite YouTuber's guild, which check out mine. I already have one. Anyways, if that's the reason why you're there, I mean, it's great. That's a good reason. Like I'm not saying the guild system itself, like the way they are pushing it, is bad. Like no, any addition to a game is always a pro. But now I'm questioning. I'm just questioning on how they developed it or executed it compared to what they hyped it up to be. Like what they promised us. Mm. But it's not that significant of a deal. Like you can discard that deal system point. It's just a small note. And another note, like I love Kurumi, right? But sometimes her repulse and or confuse doesn't work properly, and I have no idea why. I tried testing it, and it seems kind of buggy with either freeze or time stop, or was it absolute zero? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because it's not 100% of the time. Like sometimes when the enemy is on type stop lockout, it repulses them, but other times it doesn't. So I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a small little issue, but nothing big. I did hear that they did a bug fix. I hope this was part of it because that'd be another another pro. But yeah, that's about it. The update isn't as bad as some people are painting out to be. Like some people are saying it's on the level of the previous update. No, it's not. No, it's not. But for a previous update, it's kind of mid, like 6 out of 10. Like that's it. Anyways, that's it for the update. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I'm dropping a couple more. The first one is gonna be a deep dive into how Ichigo and Kurumi works because some people are saying Ichigo deals less DPS than Madara. Like that's fucking insane. That's stupid, and people still don't understand how he works. Same thing with Kurumi, and that's why I made that small note earlier. And another thing, another video is if you've maxed out the spring panel, I'm gonna make a video on how to fully maximize your spring flowers. So, yeah, stay tuned. Peace.